It's so unbelievably important the way that we obviously talk to our children, but also talk to ourselves.
Absolutely.
The mind, I know that you say the mind believes everything. Why is that?
Well, your questions are so good, by the way. They're great.
Oh,
The
thanks.
subconscious mind is always switched on. It is always on record. It's never on pause. It's never on malfunction. It's switched on. It records everything. So when you're 5 years old and say, Mom, can I go on this school trip, or I need new school shoes, or I need running shoes or a gym kit, and the mother doesn't have enough money and she starts getting very upset, going, I can't find the money, and where's the money coming from, and to buy you these, now we can't pay the heating, I don't know where to find the money. Already that child is wired to believe you have to find money, and you can't find money, and money doesn't grow on trees, and there's not enough money, and it slips through my fingers. And your beliefs, you learn half of what you learn in your life before you are 5. So if your parents go, we just can't find the money, people like us don't have money. Money is a struggle. And look at those
Mm,
people over there. They've sold their soul to the devil. Good people like us shouldn't be rich, and rich people aren't good. Your child hasn't got any logic to go, what are you talking about? Oprah Winfrey's good and she's rich. They haven't got any logic at all. They have to
yes.
believe what you tell them. And now you've wired them to believe that they can't find money, or, well, love hurts. It's like that song, Love Hurts. No, it doesn't. Love's a wonderful thing. It makes everything, it doesn't hurt. It's a great healing force. But we tell children really weird things and wonder why they grow up so confused. Um, Same thing as if a child watches mum crying because the relationships aren't working, or dad going, oh my God, I've got such a headache. This is the stress
Mm.
of work. My job is killing me. They go, that thing called work is killing you? I don't want one of those things called a job. Then they wonder why they grow up saying, I can't succeed at work. I can't make money. I can't find love. I can't keep love. Because just like a computer, we become wired to believe what we live. We learn what we live. And what RTT does better than anything else, it goes back and it changes that wiring. It almost rewires you back to how you should be, full of confidence, full of self belief, able to find a gift and talent and monetize it. Definitely able to find and maintain love, because that's available to everybody.
So, what are the positive things that we should be saying to ourselves?
Oh, I'm enough is the number one, because what
Mm,
happens with people who say, I'm an addict, whether you're an addict or a compulsive shopper or a compulsive hoarder, or you're compulsively needy and need a ton of praise from other people, whatever that is, without question, you have a belief, I'm not enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not interesting enough. I'm not successful enough, not attractive enough, not worthy enough. And if you go, I am enough, your mind goes, of course. You see, when you say, oh, I'm a goddess, your mind goes, no, you're not. You haven't even washed your hair. You're not a goddess. You're living in an apartment with 5 other people. You haven't even got your own car. You're not a goddess. We go, I'm going to sing that song. Hey, I'm a rock star. I got my rock. This mind goes, I don't think you're a rock star. You haven't got any money. Where is your fan base if you're a rock star? But when you say to the mind, I am enough, it goes, well, of
mm,
course you are, because it remembers that innate belief you were born with, your enoughness. I'm enough. No baby says, I shouldn't cry. My mum's exhausted. I shouldn't throw up this organic broccoli because my mum spent ages steaming it and puring it. So the enoughness taps into the truth about you. Its strength really is in its simplicity and its honesty. You see, when you say I'm a goddess, it's you that argues back. When you say I'm enough, there's really nothing to argue with, because it's so universally true. And so if you want to make yourself feel better, there's several things you can do. One is to tell yourself here on every day, write it on your mirrors,
yes.
it everywhere, put it on your fridge and fridge magnets, change all your passwords to contain a version of that. Make your phone alerts ping twice a day so you're becoming immersed in this message, because the mind learns by repetition. It will let in whatever you tell it without questioning it. Secondly, start to go, I want it. I want it. I want success. I want love. I've chosen to find it. I've chosen to love finding it. Because if you go, yeah, but I want love, but I might be rejected. I want success, but what if I'm no good? I want to be wealthy. What if I don't know who my friends are? Your mind is now very confused. Your mind is like a laser moving towards what you want unless you link pain and pleasure to it. I want love, but I die if the person I love leaves me. I want success, but never going to see my kids or go to the gym. I've got to work 18-hour days. That will probably kill me.
Yeah.
The mind can't move towards one thing and away from another when they are the same. That's what I found working with anorexics. I want to eat, but I hate food. Bulimics, I want to eat, but I got to throw it all out because I want to starve myself. You can torture your mind by linking pain and pleasure to the same thing, or you can go, right, I want love, I deserve it, I'm worthy of it, I can be successful, I've got a gift, I can monetize. Your mind goes, you know what, I understand what you want and I'll take you there. Because we've all got this new word, mindset. Okay, I've read
Yes.
the book. Obama said, mindset will take you anywhere you want to go. I read somewhere that success is 80% mindset and 20% application. I don't know what is mindset. I don't even know what it is. It's how you dialogue with yourself, the way
Mm.
you talk to yourself, the words you use, the phrases you use. And no one says, look, there is a technique for dialoguing with yourself. If you went to Harvard Business School, they go, by the way, this is how to dialogue with your customers. If you went to the rabbi, go, this is how to dialogue with your partner to have a great
Yeah.
marriage. But how about how to dialogue with you? And there is a way to do it. First of all, the mind only understands the present tense. It doesn't understand next year I'll have thin thighs, I'll be a millionaire, I'll be happy. It must be now. I am happy now. I am attracting love now, today, this minute. I'm becoming successful now. It must be in the present tense. It must use words that make a picture going, well, everything is okay and life is very nice. Your mind goes, WTF? I don't even know what that means. You have to
Yes.
say, I'm dynamic and motivated and passionate and whatever you want. Let's imagine you want to spend all weekend, like we train people in our TT, and they usually spend some time building a website. We teach them marketing. And they have to say things like, right, I'm going to spend all weekend working on that website, understanding that marketing, being phenomenal. But they can't go, but you know, when I do that, I can't go out to the bar with my friends. But when you go, I want this, I've chosen this, I've chosen
Mm.
great about it. I'm on fire with enthusiasm. And I goes, oh, well, that's great. Then I'll give you more enthusiasm. So your mind must believe you want it, must be present tense. The words must be super exciting.
It's
Like,
so funny you say that because I actually had that the other weekend. I was doing work and I thought to myself, it's Saturday night. I could be out with friends right now, but I've decided that I'm going to, do work, which is very important to me.
yeah,
And I had this, I could tell my mind was like, are you a loser because you're not actually going out and it's like,
yeah.
11, 12 o'clock at night and you're sitting here doing work? Or am I doing work because I love it and I've chosen to do it
Hmm.
and I've said no to my friends? And then as soon as I did exactly what you said, I was completely settled with that.
Yeah, because what's happened there, and I'm so glad you brought that up, is you suddenly realize you had a choice. When you have a brilliant brain, you have a choice. Rationalize why things are so bad or talk yourself out. Imagine you want to get a gold medal at the Olympics. You don't go, oh, well, I do want that medal, but you know, the training is so hard. I've got to get up at 5 a.m. and
Mm,
train in the dark. And Olympic athlete goes, I want the medal. I'll do whatever it takes. I'll be up at 5 o'clock, chipping ice off my car. I'm going to run in wind, in snow, in rain. I want it. When Marines are training, they sing, I'm a Marine, bring it on, because the mind goes, oh, you want it? I got it. You want it. And if your mind thinks you want it, it will take you towards it.